Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A massive Total War League battle. This is huge. Lots of implications. It's an early season game for Jelly, but it's a mid-season game for Asseror. Asseror, let's just check the records right quick. Asseror sitting at 2-2. Jelly at 1 win, no losses. A win here for Jelly, and he would actually place himself first in the league. But looks like... Wow. Looks like he's going to have his hands full here. Tribal warriors. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 5 Celt warriors. 4, going with a raiding horseman. 4 raiding horsemen. Oathsworn general. 3 slingers. And if you remember, Asseror fell to the Emperor earlier in the season. It was a nice, complete victory. Just surprised my enemy. And then I crushed him. And then I crushed him indeed. But here is Jelly. Jelly is Rome. Asseror is Tylis. Asseror, of course, a 3-time Total War League champion. The man's got history. The man's got everything you need to be a great Total War player. Jelly bringing some cavalry. He's got the Legionary Cav and Saki Equite. Looks like he's got a mismatch. 3 Legionary, 2 Saki Equite. And he's got 5 of them. The melee Evocati cohort, 3, 4, 5, and 6, matching his 6 tribals. Astadi, he's got 2, 3, 4, and 5, so actually pretty even there on the number of units. 2 auxiliary infantry, that's strange. But it is a unit that he can use. Levies and the Legatus General. Jelly's 1 win, coming against the Emperor. Not going to talk about it. But just so you know, the Emperor's casually sitting at 2-1 right now. Got some massive battles incoming. But we'll get there when we get there. So before this battle, saw Jelly worried about some melee engagements, but he said he's Rome, and he likes that he's Rome. He's feeling pretty good. But no, well, I got 1 levy for Rome, 3 slingers, slinger advantage. I'm thinking right now as this battle starts, we see slingers, especially late game, very, very important. Even early, just kind of, swapping the light melee behind. But as I was saying, yeah, slingers definitely frustrate your opponent early. And then definitely when the game gets to the end, crush it and complete the game. So we'll see if Asseror can keep those men protected. No melee cav to protect them. So that could be a potential game changer. But the Skirm Cav, we'll see if Asseror is going to initiate early with those, or sometimes we see them. You don't want to get them involved too late, because what if you involve them too late and they can't really get into the battle effectively? But it seems that one way or another, these guys are probably going to have to use them for some melee. Maybe some melee charges in the back. Maybe you can get some open up the flanks. See how that works out. The Celt Slingers, the tribals pushing in together. It looks like it's a central tribal warrior front. Oathsworn behind, with the Celts on the sides and 1 Celt in the back. Jelly did have his light melee on the front, but he's gonna put his heavy melee there. We've seen some builds. We've seen some things where people putting the light melee on the front and then sending in the big melee. Which I've always enjoyed getting better engagements, like Evocati to Celt Warrior. But I've been feeling a little bit different on that. I kind of enjoy that strategy, putting those light warriors in, then maybe retreat them, and then send in your big dogs, because then their melee is going to be pushing in, pursuing this Hastati, unless they're paying attention. So your Hastati retreats. And this tribal warrior is going to keep pushing, and then you just slam them. You hit them hard with the Evocati coming in. Viable strategy. Also, I've seen Evocati go in, and then, like a Hastati, and then just, then they send in the Evocati, then once they're both in, they send out the Hastati, or, the lighter melee. But you got options. As it's nice. Jelly here's got this Ox infantry. Don't often see Spear brought in with Rome, but probably just needed some units to fill. So these Ox infantry gonna try to defend off these raiding horsemen, do what they can on the sides. We'll see how he wants to use those levy freemen. But it's Asseror pushing in. Now he is within range. Maybe he's gonna want to shoot those cavalry. They're just sitting there. They're kind of, not kind of, they're definitely under pressure. I'm curious if Jelly is gonna send in his horsemen. As it looks like we do see the red arrows. They are targeting the cavalry. That is more of a worry for Asseror. And the first volley releasing nice and early. They strike upon the cavalry. Strike upon the cavalry indeed. And now in comes the raiding horsemen. But as we see here, the slingers pushing back to the back line. It's gonna be tough, you know. Yeah, maybe Tylis wants to skirm, but it's the cav for Rome who is going in. Going in. Oh, I see 2 pilums do get off. 1 pilum does not get off. Is that an Osworn? He's got 2 Osworn. I missed that. There are 2. Is there another Osworn somewhere? Okay, there are 2 Osworn. I completely missed that. The Saki Equite. Oh, and the Legionary Cav. They went in first. Here comes the melee. Looks like some nice... Okay, I like that. Some of those units still caught on that cav. But look at that nice switch. Tribal's out. Osworn, fresh unit into the Evocati. Osworn will dominate that battle. But I don't see much going here for Rome. It looks like it is favorable to Tylis. So Ox infantry gonna have a bad time against that Count Warrior. Cav gotta somehow get involved in this battle. Probably gotta get involved pretty soon. You see these slingers wide open. Jelly needs to begin moving. Battle is hard-hitting and unrelenting as the raiding horsemen firing down upon the cav who are not being utilized, not moving, not working. So the Romans advantage. And look at the general. The general is dead. He's using his presence ability. Down to 3 men sniped by the Celt Warriors, and Jelly was still asleep. Jelly has not waken up. Asseror says, it's prime time for me. It's about 8 p.m. Asseror time, and he's coming in hard. Here comes the Legionary Cav. Some respite from the raiding horsemen, and even a tribal warrior back to pursue, but still, all the cav that he had is nearly decimated, especially that general. Down goes the Legionary Cav. Tribal in Saki Equite. Looking pretty good there into those Celt slingers, but still that slinger held on. Here comes the next raiding horseman. It's the melee. Looks like Jelly. I think Jelly is in formation attack. Oh boy. It's gonna hurt him here. These units could be wrapped around, but they are not. Needs to turn off formation attack. Osworn General taking big damage. Maybe if you kill this general, maybe you get a mass rout going. Maybe the melee of Rome overwhelms and overcomes. But as I was talking about earlier, it's the raiding horsemen going to be getting in to a melee formation. As here comes a big hit going for the levies. They are blocked, an invisible wall, and now they're stuck. The Legionary Cav incoming. What a weird sequence there. Unfortunate for Asseror. He will escape though. He will escape, but those levies under big pressure. Pressure on one side and pressure on the other. 60 unit levy. Big hit. Or should I say raiding horsemen in. Legionary Cav trying to protect, but look at those slingers. Nice and steady still in the back. All 3 standing, and there is your big hit in the back. No unit. I don't care if you're Roman. I don't care if you're a Boii warrior. You cannot withstand a big hit to the back like that as the Hastati routes. Raiding horsemen going to be running rampant and running up the scores. Pilum not releasing. Did I win this morning? No. But here comes a big hit, Dean. Big hit. I was close. I was close. I was close. So some melee freeing up on the right. So will the raiding horsemen be enough here? I think the slingers are going to be enough, though. There's no cav for the Romans. No way to really take down those Celt slingers. And I'm liking Jelly, or I'm liking Asseror here. I am liking Asseror. Osh 131. The general still standing at 44 men. 44 men, raiding horsemen, 59, 35, 45, and 45 there. Avocati. Out go the horsemen. Slingers well protected. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter. I like this. I think this benefits me as Sarah winning here. Because Jelly beat me. So I enjoy this. I enjoy this. 106 Avocati. Some Hastati at 103. But the firepower, look at this. 11 kills, 23, 20. But it's going to be skyrocketing. They've got a nice little, a decent angle. Might hit some friendly fire. But the Roman general underutilized. The cavalry for Rome underutilized. And Jelly's going to have to maybe have himself a... You know, he's got jelly already, but maybe add some peanut butter to that one. Maybe a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because this one is all but finished. Sarah, the 3-time Total War League champion. And one-time runner-up. Keep that in mind. A one-time runner-up in Big H. Big H. This one is all but wrapped up. Raiding horsemen. Looking for a nice connection. No, oh, they do have Pilum, but not really connecting. Killing 2 of the raiding horsemen. Look at those slingers just humiliating the Avocati. The tribals combine. The 6 tribals. 6. Jelly is saying, I wanted to bring slingers, but I talked myself out of it. Ooh. I like Villager's response. You should find someone else to speak next time. Yeah? Yeah. Indeed. See slingers trying to find the opportune area to strike. Just gotta get rid of a couple more Avocati. A couple more. Is this Hastati? I think he might even die from a frontal charge with those raiding horsemen. That's how thick and strong they are. There comes a nice Pilum in. To the tribals. Jelly's still fighting, not giving up, not giving in, but I think the pleasantries have just been exchanged. Jelly, what a valiant loser. I gotta learn a thing or two about this man. Or from this man. Big H. From the Spear Auxiliary. 44 men, they're fighting to the death. Fighting to the death as all the Romans do. But ladies and gentlemen, this one is all but over. It is finished. Asseror back on the winning track. He's got 2 wins in a row. And he is feeling fine. He's feeling good. He's going to start advising Putin for the Ukrainian war at this rate. But a good win. Those raiding horsemen really turning the tide. Nearly 100 kills on each. Nearly. And the slingers very well protected. And Jelly's Cav, that is the downfall there. Not getting going. But alas, that's it. That's the battle.